Welcome to the 1st of March in the year the 2026. Be prepared, there will be another Friday the 13th. Oh, welcome in, boys and girls, lads and lasses, folks of all ages. The show is about to begin because you are piling into the front row for the brave, the daring. Because you really want the close-up camera. And there are plenty of seats up in the nosebleeds for those less brave and daring. But let's check. Are we actually live? And does chat work? And should I say who and where we are? You, boys and girls, are piling in under the tent at the circus, the one, the only, the Phoenix Electra Circus. Yup, that's me because I'm so vain. Probably think the soul's about. I'm so vain. No, I don't think I spelled that right. And then welcome to the citrus. I don't even know. What did I do? Oh, good. At least I see the chords are not of Sitkus. Alright. So we're up. Bloop, 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 bloop. I have a number of things. I am all set up for some more of that quilting, so I thought let me begin there until the bobbin runs out or I get bored, whichever happens first. Then we will move on to the pant and top set. Coordinated matchy set that I cut and hung out of this spectacular fabric. Feels synthetic. I'm afraid it's going to feel itchy. But that's what underclothes are for. To protect your skin from the scratchy fabric. But yes, they're kind of definitely, well, they're cut out of the same fabric, so they completely are matchy in their print and in the style. They're both, the pants are circles, it's gonna be like a skirt, but they're secret pants. Pockets, hell no. We'll do a drawstring waistband because I got quite a bit to distribute if we're gonna put darts in. Oh, 3 inches. Well, I guess it's an inch and a half. Okay, sorry. Phoenix is doing math out loud. That makes no sense. We're putting in a drawstring on these pants because that's what I decided I'm going to do. We're not there yet. And I also drew more circles for the order from Blamo for gloopy eyelets because gloopy eyelets matter. I will hear none of this. But we only like metal eyelets. You know what? Sometimes you need a gloopy one, and that's all there is to it. Tack and the best analog slop available. What more could we ask for? Phoenix could figure out this mouse situation in a more timely fashion. However, I will let you know. Needle is threaded. I've spared you, at least momentarily, the torture and horror that is. Did Phoenix finally get the needle threaded? And not issue right now. Alright. Walking foot. Tight. Needle. Taut. Spectacular quilting. Very fine. Very narrow. Which I guess this is going to be one of the last times you can see the guts. It is a layers of red felt in between 2 layers of this synthetic, whatever you're going to call it. So it doesn't matter. Brown. Oh, we got a lot of hair to cut. Ew. I'll do that later. Finding it everything a good haircut. Let's get tucked in. How is I can't see Chad because there is none but me because the circus has the best workers and lurkers. You need somebody to just put around in the background while you put around your Sunday chores. You are stitching and just want to feel like you're stitching in community, but you're doing stuff. You can't be chatting all the time. Unless you're one of those I chat on my phone people, but who stalwartly will not do that. Yep, it bugs me. My mother-in-law was like so excited that she could talk to her phone. I'll talk to the camera, but I won't talk to my phone. But where was I? I don't know. I'm right here. I needed something spectacularly monotonous, but I will pull out it because I did prepare my analog tools, a sketch pad, writing utensils, and not maybe, I will find, that's right. I have to fold out of it here. Also, let me not forget, I jogged the line because I realized there was going to be a gap, so we'll have to go back and not all the way to the beginning, but partway back on our previous misadventure of the line. I already had the thing threaded up mostly, so I was like, let's start here, then we will actually change the thread colors, because maybe I won't put green on purple. I know it definitely looks like this. You got so many colors. Just pick a matching color. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. If you not, I'm just gonna throw it in the color I want. It's not listening to me right now, but that's okay. I still hear it. Alright. Oh, right. Meaning not talking to my phone, monotonous sound. Oh, right, because we have awesome workers and workers. That's what I was getting back to. I appreciate you all for just keeping me out in the background while I do some shit. I got stuff that needs to get done. And stuff that needs attention that I can't make happen right now. But yes, you're so good. Fine for the episode. Oh, I did it again. You're supposed to remind me that we weren't supposed to go all the way back to the top. You know what? Everything's fine. Beautiful stitches. Careful stitches. With the most awesome neat pockets and elbow pockets. You haven't done anything like this at the circus. So many steps. But that is generally the way. Oh man, how's everybody doing? It's a little gray. Not a little, it's quite gray and rainy, but that's fine. Water is good. Plants are healthy. There goes the last one. Let's get back to the beginning. One stitch, then the next stitch. And stuff with the ear hole worms, those How are you? Well, don't be mean. This is my nobody likes this. You do weird stuff. You ramble along like such a bitch. And sometimes it's something magical. Sometimes we just show up because we're too foolish to not fail at selling live on the internet. Maybe we'll try to move the fabric release. Oh, let's just unpin this one. And at an earlier portion of the stitching, there was a whole bunch more safety pins, but as we near one last quarter that's completely unstitched, I'm removing the safety pins because they're kind of hard to sew over. Don't recommend it. Actually, try not to. Well, you can sew over your pins or not sew over your pins. That's between you and your machine. Your maintenance. Your miles may vary. I do sometimes run over pins, and then sometimes I also try very hard not to. So. Nice and gold lays on the pin corner. Okay, and I always, you can backstitch on a pedal machine. You just lift up the pedal, move the fabric, and stitch again. Don't let these people tell you. If silly me was smart enough to figure it out, I'm sure our ancestors did too. I mean, they weren't dumb. They survived for us to be here. I don't know if I ever know what's going on. What do I know? Not a lot in depth on any particular matter. Alright. Oh, yeah, so we've got some. What are we doing? Just fabric wrestling. That's what we're doing. Alright, let's get started. Yeah, I kind of thought with my writing utensils on the water soluble stabilizer. Gel pens that have sat around for too long, and I either have to decide if I'm going to just boil some hot water and stick them in there to see if they warm up and reconstitute, or whether I take the jar with them fast enough. Or they were just shitty to begin with. I can't go back in time to do a better study. Or just move forward. Pencils. Don't differently dry out of each one. I don't know what I was going to see there. Oh, maybe doing stuff by hand, and this is why I also don't draw. I don't like to draw on my computer. I know some folks are like amazing with their graphic drawing skills or digital drawing skills. I don't even see. I'm so I don't have the correct terminology. But a stylus doesn't feel the same in my hand as a pen or a pencil. And I don't mind typing, but that's not the same either. And I also like draw with my keyboard. Do use filters now. Bigger than I else. Makeup in the world. And you can have made it easier, darn it. This world of everything needs to be a monthly subscription is kind of bullshit. Just haven't won it. I'm looking for it once. I just want to be able to touch it when I call it and know that it exists. Really. It's not just a bunch of ones and zeros thrown together. What do I know? Nothing. You don't see it. I see a lot of the discordance of things that perplexes me. But I see it I can see past how things got to there, and the consequences of it being so reinforced, and the complacency of if you don't. What's that moment? That thing that you is like, oh, like you could kind of see when, like cleaning a really dirty window. It's been sitting for so long, it's completely opaque, not a lick of transparency. Maybe this diffuse haze of what's on the other side, but nothing that you can actually like look through and say, I, s- I see the other side clearly. No, it's just trash. Schmutz. And then slowly it wipes off, and you see that was not at all either A, what you expected, B, I don't have the right words. It's not just that everyone goes through that. Some folks seem to do it. And then you're treating an experience, you just feel like, oh, it falls out way earlier. And there's others that, and depending on how far the shithole goes, there's no like even, I guess there is even breadcrumbs, but not always got time or patience for that. Yeah. That means you can see. It takes some time. And you're like, alright, what's all the rest of the shit? I can't change this shit past. We can only pretend to learn from it and can't really predict the future, but can be better at pattern recognition and learn from the language they're using. Yep, I just said you need to practice being your own AI and language learning model. Yep. The next is about our shithole. We're not shithole, sorry, no, penis. Okay, I'm going to self-deprecate. I just get the horrible mess of myself out of the way early. I am suggesting to slow themselves into a microphone on your camera. It's so shitty. You are something different. You are something different. I'm just a whole bunch of old. I'm just a whole bunch of disparate, old, worn out things. Oh, what's everybody working on today? People are working hard, I see. Oh, talkative. Sorry. I'm sure I can get some words to be able enough for the girl to sit quietly. I can do that too. Some people are like, Phoenix, shut your pie hole. I just want to hear the sweet sounds of the machine. I can do it in this shot. Well, the stitch and bench for our even. Are you gonna get an extra special plating? Oh, I see him. Oh, I don't know what.
Nobody's watching.
Nobody's home. Nobody's home. Nobody's home. Can I help you?
Everybody's all hungover from Tiny Panda and Shan Shan driving everybody nuts with a very pointless game, walking around in circles, only to get chopped up by some squid-like creature.
Somebody had to take one for the team on that one.
Tiny is the perfect.
Oh, far more sophisticated and talented button pushers than our analog slop. And the worst part is, I know if I did a little bit of different prep and like had my Pinterest pictures of all the different cargo pockets, I too could be a slightly better button pusher. But maybe I can get that organized pretty easily. I don't. If we do any pocketing today, oh yeah, I'd love to pocket a few big ones. That's for sure. These cargo pants. Got our snack sacks. We have. Oh, that's what I was going to say. If we do anything, it will be spending a minute pulling some pretty small-ish zips from the tote of doom and trying this 2-layer zipper situation for a zipper to a real little pocket, but another zipper that opens through to the inside of your pant leg to pull out your emergency chicken leg for when you get hungry when you're walking in your cargo pants, as one probably will do when you're cargoing in your pants. Phoenix, you can question it, but you can't take it back because you already said it. Here we are. What was I? Oh, right, we were giving Joy, enjoying this crazy, parasocial, chatty thing that is the amazing workers and lurkers who are hanging out with us today. And this is where we show up. In 5 years, there has never once a video game been played on this channel. I mean, not like we joke about playing video games. We play games. They're just not the videos. So we play analog games. Needle break counter, bobbin chicken, depending on the school's thread chicken, which is different than bobbin chicken. And hey boys, do you think you can get them to smash that thumbs down button for me? Because we want really hard to be the most followed, but also most thumbs down to dislike show in all of the galaxies, in all of the realms, in all of the worlds, on all of the planets. There was only one disaster that was that paradoxically disastrous. Boys, I don't know if they're listening, so you guys will have to do better. Plus, we're not meeting our metrics for the opening of the concession stand. We're just not there yet, so try harder next time. Okay, talked about pants. Let's see past that purple schmata. Actually, after we get the purple schmata is next, because I don't think the weather's going to be right to wear it tomorrow. We'll see. And this year, the year of excess decorations, I am going to listen to Dove and not add any ribbon. We're going to keep this purple pants set, just let the fabric do its business. And cover me. We'll go with that. We'll go with that one. I'm kind of not even disappointed that I switched halfway through from the brown matchy thread tones to this contrasty green one. God, it looks so bad. So many more lines. So many more lines. Less lines. Oh my god. I started this afterwards. See, every stitch matters. Can't do the next one without doing one here. Oh, is it nap time yet? Phoenix, we just got started. Oh, been up for enough hours. There's shush. Loki, where did you wander? Oh! Loki, I swear, is a weeping angel. You're not looking. And then he turned around and he really wants snackies. Really wants snackies. Loki, we have to stitch for at least another half an hour. The weekend show, the goals. Because we have to dream bigger. Wow, we dreamed big yesterday and got blessed by Gatorade. So I'll see. Let's try to. Oh, we don't. Show up and expect me. We'll just watch this. Where was I? Oh, we were talking about Loki. Yeah. It just freaks. Creepy. I don't see Phoenix. Can you just turn quickly? Oh, the circus is working on a new Weeping Angel act. You don't look at it. Awesome. Oh, yeah. Alright, girls and boys. Should I walk through? Alright, so while I'm doing this until we're not doing this portion of stitching the coordinated set, to begin with, I will be changing out the thread to a purple tone AC1. We can help pull some choices and you can help me figure it out. Figure. Pick our 2 second words, Phoenix. Yeah, so change out threads. Rolled hem. I choose to do the narrow rolled hem at the very beginning of the project because that's the way I like. Well, actually, there's a very specific reason. Because The narrow, low template can only handle fabric up to a certain thickness. And I just trained myself to doing it first because I do it after the garments seam together, and I use a French seam or some bulky seam finish, which makes for better finished garments. Hello, Glyphkit. You love that hat. Thank you, chap. Me too. The moths got into it, so I need to put some. Hey, handsome. Where are you singing from? Yeah, it's kind of chilly. I needed a hat, and I'll get mostly glammed up, but I didn't feel like going full glam. Thank you. How are you it's Sunday. It's freaking March. Holy shit. Okay, come on. I hear you. Everybody would like to see you. Your new fans would like to see how positively adorable you are. Come on. You want to at least say hi and do a preview? I need a preview for the Mesmer Act. Who needs to warm up? You? Come on. Get to your mark. Come on. You're making me embarrassed. Hurry up. Come on. There we go. Oh, you are okay, Glyphkit. Just chilling with your sewing stream. This is what we are here for. Shh, bitching and me trying to get some work done, because why not? Habit stack. Yes. I know people were like hearing me calling. I'm like, is that a duck? No. The animal apps here at the circus are provided by the Trace Gatos. Oh man. Sometimes Loki and Little Man will do their paws and claws act and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, no, the boys, highly food motivated. Freya Floofers, the Enigma cat, her job is to just look pretty and make sure I am where I'm supposed to be. Hardly ever shows up on screen, but when she does, everybody knows because she looks like her brother in that they're both black and white tuxedo-y style, but that's where the similarities end. He'll be around shortly. Actually, he's still right over behind me. He's here. Oh, I should probably think, are we gonna meal prep this week? Are we just gonna batch cook? What am I cooking? There's chicken, ground meat in the fridge. Oh, what are we doing for food this week? I'm going to talk about opening up the concession stand. Might as well think about practical things. Actually, also practical. I've heard on good authority, if you have not, maybe today's a good day to go out and make sure the gas tank in your automobile is filled up, because just going out on a limb from what I'm hearing, just think about it. You can make your own decisions, but I'll just throw that seed out there. Ooh. Do you think they're going to touch one of our boats? I heard we touched one of their boats. It did not go well for their boat. Yes, we do. Oh, I'll think about it. Yes. Good. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Nobody has to do anything. We are here for experimentation and learning by experience. So nothing is made on firm recommendation, just for your consideration. Yeah, because I don't know, here like out of nowhere, over the weekend, gas prices started going up. What's going on? Oh, okay, we've done it. We have to change the bobbins, so we are going to change projects. that's what I said I'm gonna do. And it's my sew show, and I will sew and show whatever I want. Alright. What's going on with this bobbin thread though? Start there. Hey, come on. Oh, actually, let's take off this walking foot because I don't need it for the next thing. We need narrow rolled hem foot, which is. Let me make sure I've got my mouse so I can show off my precious. Okay. Hello, Software Cook. Welcome. I hope you've been good. The workhorse, our narrow rolled hem foot. I likes her a lot. I need to get back to this other page. There we go. Oh, so much going on, so much craziness, so much analog nonsense. Ay. But let's make cute clothes for me, because that's what I'm doing. Alright, let's pull this fabric over and then, okay, one thing, then the next thing. Hey, change out the, no, oh, I did. Well, I do, yes. I said I prepped for 2 days and 2 nights before the show to make sure I looked pretty for today's show. And then I don't know whether it was the timing or that Instagram knows I like watching henna, but then putting on my henna during Ramadan and all of this stuff, I was like, but I couldn't read the future, and here I am, stitching like a maniac. Yeah, I tried a different design on this one. You can tell, I wonder, my forearm is just not as warm as my hands because the color always turns out brighter there, and I know partly it's the temperature of it. Oh. Glyph looks. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Software Cook. I try really hard to think about my appearance before the for how I present myself in all of my interactions on screen and in real life. Sometimes I just can't be bothered to do nothing but my skincare. Alright, enough of me. You think this? I think I'm just going to use this purple against this fabric. It'll be fine. We are rocking it. Oh, yes. Alright. Okay. Welcome to. Oh, that should be another one. How quickly Phoenix can get the needle threaded should be another game at the circus because some days it is really slow and painful. Hopefully this moment is not one of them, but yes, that was me looking around frantically for my thread container so I can pretend that I'm tidy with my scraps and then still this, but I rectified that. Loki, would you like to come mesmer me, handsome? Why don't you call me? If I do that, we're gonna call the wrong cat again. I know, Software Cook. I'm so glad that I too need to have an extended Ethernet cable, and we're gonna piecemeal together short ones with gender fluid adapters to get the length we were looking for. I know why aren't all cords made equally, but it feels like all cords are made in China and all inherently shitty. Well, right, Phoenix, because that's probably the truth, and we just live with disappointment. Oh my god, this is super painful. Phoenix, I think we're gonna make it to like a whole minute. Do we need? Do I need to figure out a counter stopwatch overlay so that we can like actually make this a game? We only we play analog stop games. Oh man, I can make you one and ship it. How do you make an Ethernet cord? Is this a thing people do? Are you a, are I a pretty? Huh. I mean, I know where to get longer. I've got access to longer cords. I, because I'm confused, Chappie. You said, tell me more on the X's. All right, let's get ready. I do all the work time. Oh, you do it all the time for work. Oh, because I. You just have access to cords of time on your hands. Let's them some pants. Alright, let's unclip these. Neat. Well, this is one pant leg with this giant long bottom. So it's gonna look like a skirt, but it's gonna be pants. So to begin with, we're gonna put the hem in at the bottoms of each of these two pieces. Then we're gonna sew the leg closed, two legs closed, and then we're gonna do the magic leg in leg, stitch it up, and then magically birth a pair of pants. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. I'm intrigued. All right, drop me my DMs are open. Tell me more. Ay. All right. Let me unpin. I tried to practice good practices and pin all of these layers because do we use patterns around here? Sometimes very thoroughly, and other times we just take tape measures and be brazen because tailors have been stitching and more often that way than the modern way for way longer. Now I feel like my first Rumble video should be showing people how to make cables. I think you're onto something with that one, chap. Because these things, this is exactly. You find the thing that is kind of baseline forgotten knowledge in your area of knowledge and start there because this I could see I would I don't want you to send me one. I would like you, software code, please make me this video so then I can then pretend to make a video following your video of making a video. And soldering. I saw a $10 soldering iron on Craigslist the other day, and I should just look and see because I don't even know how much such a thing costs new. But see, be a fisherman of knowledge, not a fisher of fish. Sure, Phoenix. Sure. Okay. You know what I do need to completely separate all of these pieces. You should write these down. Yes, you should. Or if you are one of those I talk to my phone people, you should talk to your device now. But yeah, please write it down. Makes sense. Right, Glyph? I think this is you're onto something with this. All right. did you teach a man to cable? Exactly, exactly. And then if there's extra, maybe we can learn how to actually make nets. Oh, because Phoenix has a whole row of rope. And you know, a girl who needs a rope woven corset, so why not? Yes, Software Cook is here to help us in the kitchen, but first and foremost, teach a, teach folks how to cable. Does this have a right and a wrong side? You know, I know you hear my consternation. It does. Okay, so I think this is like Phoenix, stop using likes and stupid filler words. You know how to talk better than that. Before I put in the roll hem, because ideally the hem is going to go on the inside of the garment, unless you're. Did I just lose a device? No, not yet. Did I fluff up camera 2? Let me also. Oh, okay, oh, damn. Alright. Can teach a Phoenix how to push a button. There we go. Okay. You're not fluffed off. You're right here. Do, 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 do. First, we learn cables, then we learn onion dicing. Exactly, because they're both super similar fine motor skills. Like, oh, Phoenix. Because, yeah, I actually have a legitimate. I have this silly sewing machine that needs to be rewired, and actually, I have two of them. So one of them, the power box, is in the most stupidest way. Okay, this. I'm designating this the top of the fabric because I think this is printed. I, it doesn't. If I was a more thought different, and I still could, but not right now. Do a burn test to see if this melts or if it smells like hair, like silk, because it kind of. It looks as though it was printed, that it was all white, and then a resist technique was used because it's a little bit paler, like the entire sheet of fabric was originally all white and then pigment on the top rather than being composed of it. The color isn't inherent to the thread. We'll go with those words. Okay, so as such, I've decided my right side from my wrong side, but if I might get confused, so help me, help you, help me. Remember, the peeler side is the inside. Alright. For this roll 10 foot, I just do what it says and it wraps around. I'm not going to backstitch this one, but that's okay because it's all going to get caught up when we when we seam it together. So it's fine. I just want to try to make a pretty beautiful narrow roll 10. There we go. Now I'm hungry for diced onions. Oh, I gotta. Is that from the frickin' King Arthur sourdough? They've got it somewhere. I saw a sourdough fried onion ring recipe. I hope I can do it baked because we don't do that like deep frying shit regularly over here. I want. Oh, you know what? I bet I could bake. If you bread them and then stick them in what the absolute disaster of a hen is this? Okay. This is unacceptable. We are going to sit while this gets ripped out, and then we diagnose what the fluff happened. You. The tension wasn't enough on the top thread. Sometimes we let mistakes go, but this one is unacceptable. Oh, air fryer time. This I have. This I have. And I hope nothing ever happens to it. Because I've got the Ninja Foodie. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. I like the Ninja. I'm not an Instapot person. I wanted the one with the air fryer all included. So, yeah. No, there was times where we used that thing like 3 times a day. Now we go back and forth between the ovens sometimes. Look at you, Sophia. Only sometimes. We're not always fancy and ripping shit out, but I deserve a nicer seam in my clothing. It's all about knowing my self worth and how much shit I will allow and when I'm like, yeah. Oh, you're talking about my Ninja? That too, right? It was a gift. And I'm just glad that it still works after all these years. Cause, oh yeah, we got it in 2018, the end of 2018, almost 2019, and yeah, the heating element needs to like be pulled, readjusted sometimes because it's a little off. Doesn't make good contact with the bottom of the pan. But other than that, we've kept her up. Oh, yeah, exactly. Know your worth, boys and girls. Know your worth. But then there's that like butting up those places where you can know your worth, but then how do you not feel like slimy? Yeah, I don't know. Um, I think I know where. I think I had a thought, and then I think it just disappeared. All right, let's see if these stitches are less shitty. Are we? All right, you. There's no reason you should make the trouble. Me causing no trouble. That looks more acceptable. So carry on. I guess I didn't even necessarily need to do purple. I could have just used white because as a result of all of the white, and it also would have blended in. But here we are. Here we are. Software cook. You have to show tact and respect, but also know your worth and limits. Yeah, it is a fine balance. And in a perfect world, a well-oriented moral compass. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He said it. I'll go with those words. Yeah. For some reason, I'm being paranoid and worried that my stitches aren't really connecting, but that's not true because here we have more spectacular narrow rolled hem. And the foot. No iron required. Ah, softer cook, you have been known to drop a few F bombs when I shouldn't have. Always a work in progress. Exactly. Well, that's like the Buddhist. It was like the Buddhist saying, some spiritual practice saying. Before enlightenment, the monk chopped wood and carried water, and after enlightenment, the monk chopped wood and carried water. And actually, that was a good. I think I was toying this morning with the difference between spiritual practices and religion. They're not really. They're not the same thing. One has potential for lots of little G's, and the other one doesn't matter if or what little G is named. I'm so excited for this corpse placing class. How to it, Africa. Oh, Phoenix, don't be mean, but I'm super excited. I like learning shit. Oh yeah, sourdough onion rings. Yep. And we'll just circle back to the air fryer, pressure cooker, magical combo that is the Ninja. It's too bad we only have our sponsor, our Blamo, our Goopy Eyelets, and all of these things. Oh, Software Cook. So, anyways, what project are we working on? Sorry, you derailed it all. No, you did not. I am bouncing around between whatever I feel like sewing, but currently I am placing the hem onto one leg of a pair of flowy trousers. Then we'll put the hem in the second leg, and then into the arms and bottom of the matching top. And then we'll sew it together. Will I try it on right now? No, that's either have to get the locals, because that I might do it, but that's not free. Oh, Software Cook, every stream is a food stream. Yes, it is. It really is. Yeah, this fabric is so, it kind of feels like synthetic, but I could also feel it like silk. And what I was doing earlier was trying to stuff it in my nose, because some of the silk that I've run across, silk has a scent to it it just has a scent. And if you have a silk garment at home, you too should smell it. So just to get that, go and just do it. Get that smell in your nose holes just once, and that's what that smell is. Dare you. Maybe it's that right. Go into the underwear drawer and start huffing those 100% silk boxers that I know all of you have hiding in there. At least the one pair. Phoenix. We sure went into the lingerie drawer with that one. Oh, Glyph, don't mind me just finding the one piece of silk I want to innocently. You own it to innocently smell. Exactly, right. Whoever listening, you're like, why are you rummaging through the underwear drawer? I just need those silk boxers, those silk bras. But it smells different than other, don't use inappropriately, Phoenix. Another example I found, what's the word? Wool has a scent to it too from the lanolin, and it's not the same as the scent O Silk, and not the same as some of the different stinky polyesters that just do some of these synthetics always just make people's bodies stink. The fabric just it smells so gross. Okay. This is the right side, which means this is the wrong side, which means we can, yes. Alright, I'm just quadruple checking. Looks lighter, looks darker. Is it super noticeable? And if I fluffed it up, would anybody really come looking at my clothes and say, Phoenix, you sewed it wrong? Probably not, but right, Software Cook fabrics have smells even with the ultra strong detergents. Yeah, they do get them in there, but I found the linen, as I've made and worn linen garments, or different 100% cotton. Things just smell different. Powdery. Yeah. It. Oh, the smell is. Yeah. Oh, no, I've got alpaca. So I do have a hink of real silk, but yeah, maybe I'm not at best at describing silks. Let me, here, I'll do it along with you so that it doesn't feel so funny. Oh. Let me run to the other room. I've got to grab something. All right, Loki, you take the wheel for me, Loki. Okay, and we're back. In here is raw silk, mulberry silk. It does, it does kind of smell like mulberry, like that sweet. We got that sweet berry scent. Oh, what? What? Just I run away and boys and girls, boys and girls. Corn Pop showing up, gifting memberships. Rejected cyberpunk protagonist. Welcome to the disaster. How are you? Glyphkitch Software hooked me up with all of the great subs. Thank you. Happy to be Oh, man. You guys, we got poppers popping in, and I'm huffing silk live on air. Oh, that's you. Okay. Somebody thinks these are snacks, but yeah, silk. It's got a little sweet, a little proteiny because it's caterpillar. What? Dude, can you bring the thread back? He tricked it. Oh, welcome aboard. Shows, right? I know Corn Pop is Lurk Pop right now and being incredibly generous from from the land of the most amazing workers and lurkers. And on that note, everyone disappeared. Oh, Phoenix. It's alright. Yeah, he was stealing the thread. I'm glad I was able to rectify this disaster. I know, because I'm going to do this again. Yeah, silk. It is a little this pink is a little powdery, is a little sweet. And, a little bit like, yeah. Oh, wait, and I've got this is my really delicate lace spindle that, oh, that's right. She's different. Okay, I am so distracted. We use her differently. We like spin her in a cup. Yes, powdery was actually accurate. Yes, that. Okay, enough with that ASMR craziness. Yeah, I would. Yes. Corn Pop was gifted a membership by Software. Oh, not making sure that Corn Pop gets one too. Oh man. Oh god. Welcome to the Peanut Gallery, boys and girls. But yeah, I would agree with those descriptors. So when you're smelling your boxers, your silk boxers, and people are asking, you're like, I just wanted to just. Oh. Oh man. You guys. I don't press buttons, but I'll make shapes with my hands. Oh, good, Phoenix, you're Queen Retardo today. Yeah, we don't pathologize important traits. We're oddly bounce around, but have a way of somehow figuring out how to make stuff work. Oh, so next show we smell nylon stockings. I don't think I have a pair of actual nylons. Because they're all different. They're all a different synthetic material now, and they're not so good. Right? We talk about feet. We sniff fabrics and fibers. You're right, boys and girls. People don't know what they're missing at the Little Circus of Disasters, because where else can you get all of these things? Actually, and you know what that makes me think? Maybe we should start a regular safety briefing, because software code from Glitch. Oh, all the laughing. Then we try them on. Now we've touched on everybody's favorite type of feet and stocking show. I don't have that. I kind of got rid of most of them. I got my knee socks on today. But maybe if we spin that, I don't know if I'll have enough when that hank of silk is done for full-on stocking length socks. I don't know. We'll see. You know what? If we're trying stuff on, that's not free if we're doing it live. I'll take still photos, but for the real stuff, Phoenix, maybe you should work on that locals page that I have and haven't posted to. Oh well. Alright, enough about that. Actually, I haven't gone back and checked in a while, but for locals to live stream over there, you had to pay to have more than a half hour of your stream show up, and I was like, I don't want to pay for another subscription right now. No, thank you, because I just want to own and touch my stuff. All the photos that are you can't hold, that just are on ones and zeros. I don't want one of those spy on you photo cameras. Why did I make it a spinny thing? A revolving photo carousel from all of your pictures. Because heaven forbid you have it like hooked up to your drive and you've got stuff that like. Oh no. Little dude. You are not going outside that way. You know that. Alright, make sure that our rolled hem actually rolls all the way around, because we're letting the joy of the fabric, so that means our stitching has to be incredibly good, because we're not throwing all the shit at this to hide our mistakes, so we need to have as few as possible. We already have some. We won't talk about that right now. Fine, but we'll probably go through and just double check some quick hand stitching. Right. Maybe I'll move it if I can get this done, which I assembled a pair of hands and a top. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, because I just really wanted something new. And I needed to stop being afraid of sewing tops. At least I know what my measurements are, and that's half the battle. I'm trying to figure out where to put the darts and how to distribute them. Did we? What's going on? How did you become unthreaded there? Alright. Well, you're not working like that. I'm just going to throw some stuff overboard, painfully and slowly get the needle rethreaded, and we'll carry on with this mode Rolled hem. Oh yeah, what should we do for the safety? Exactly. Well, software cook and knowing is half the battle. Yes, yes, it is. Gotta learn how. What you gotta start with the things that you can know. Do you need to measure it? Is there there's certain parameters that a thing has to be. Okay, move outwards from there. You just get threaded. Where did we get stuck with it? Cut all that shenanigans in the first place. I do not know. Okay, now I want onion rings. Damn it. I've got onions and sourdough. We can make this happen. Stop complaining. Just get ready to stitch again, boys and girls. Oh, right, software cook. Did you remember to take a look at those Maker's marks? Do you still have projects hanging over? Phoenix remembers weird shit. Bring it up at bizarre times when I think about it. So. All right. That reminds me, maybe we should see when in the not too distant future Tiny is differently available, and we'll invite her on to see. She can make whatever. But we have this dancing mushroom kit, and looking at the maker's mark on your silver pieces. Or costume jewelry. I don't remember what it was now. No, you said it was silver. Or something. That's the only one I can think of right now. I don't know what else you got. Oh yes, thank you for reminding me. You're welcome. You're welcome. Anytime. I think it's really because I just want to hear you be excited about this like random little treasure hunt. Don't forget your loops. And didn't we learn that it's not Loope? Is it Loupe or Luo? It's spelled funny because it's a French word. Let me get this. Yes. You're welcome. You're welcome for being a thorn in your side. Right, 2 legs. Done. You know what? Let's be equally out of place with all of them. I'm gonna next change the feed. Let's just finish one pair of pants and then Loupe. Thank you, Corn Pop. So I was like, I remember there was like a whole half episode about us discussing this. Yes, you need some loops. Perfect, Corn Pop. Austin, you are popping in with kernels of knowledge. Oh, perfect. What kind of a seam are we going to do? Should we just do a French seam? Because we haven't done one in a while. Because I don't feel like a flat felt seam on this material. Alright. So now you're going to do right sides not touching. Wrong sides touching. And I'm going to put some pins so that my I got a lot of fabric, and I need to know where things are. Do. Softer, I'm glad we all share the same brain sometimes. It does. It is help. Oh, that's kind of the positive benefits of this like parasitic brain thing. Oh, are our brains really like mycelium and the most giantest mushroom that lives in Oregon, which is primarily composed of the mycelium, the underground portion of the mushroom. It takes up a gigantic amount of acreage. Are humans like mushrooms? Like human for mushroom. Our version of like Water for Chocolate, which is a really good book. I remember I remember enjoying it back in the day. Oh, there's something about that not historical, but like magical realism. Oh, Glyph, humans and mushrooms are identical in your opinion. I'm starting to think so. Softer cook, we would just talk to each other's brains, no noise needed. Yeah, I think that's where the transhumanisms want to get to, and I know I stated this before, and I might as well just state it again. Will not be complicit with that. Will not make that choice, and needed will be the crazy one on the corner in the destitute lands, removing them from screaming humans. So, just if you need it, just file that away. All right. And next. Yeah, because, like, where do we start? Like, computers with assisting paralyzed folks to regain motor function. Fascinating. Like, who would say, like, oh no, you shouldn't do that? But then you're like, oh shit, if they can do this, they have the high likelihood that they might do XYZ afterwards. That's like, I don't think so. Oh, Glyphkit, you are all about that transhumanistic life. I don't care. That's cool. Your body, you could do whatever you want with it. At not for me. Filing that under PD4 Phoenix E. You're welcome. Yeah, I know, because I can see the allure. I completely understand. And I can see the argument for like, oh, I've got a nonverbal kid who has a predilection for random escaping and wandering tendencies. Wouldn't it be great to just have a chip with a GPS tracker so once either A, it notifies you better when the kid is like about to escape their confines, or B, if you miss the first message, aids in detection of a vulnerable individual. Like I can see that sounds really comforting and empowering to families who have kids who participate in such elopement behaviors. Yes, those are the words for this. So I can see it. I can see the allure, and it's just not for me. That's okay. You get to do what you want. Alright, back to sewing the inseams. So I cut these pants on a fold, so I only have to sew one seam to make it an entire pant leg, which is how I like. And I think that's what we're gonna do for the cargo pants also. because then we can apply the completed pocket pieces onto the pant leg while they're still flat, rather than the Hellscape Misadventure that would be applying the pockets to a finished pant leg, because yeah, we've made shitty life choices. And Glitch says, I totally understand why people would find it invasive. I mostly see harm reduction benefits from the tech. All good though. Different opinions are great. Absolutely. Yeah, I completely can see both sides. I can, there's an argument to be made for both ways, and yes. A little cordial listening and understanding here, then the sides, and then being all jovial and amiable, because this is not a make or break moment. Yes, yeah. I know folks, and I know families. I can like see the family that I described, and I'm like, yeah, in that situation, completely makes sense. The same for the kindergarten teacher, right? Or kids on the little chain, the kindergarten chain gang. But when you're walking around a busy street, and with today how easy things are and how small humans can be, having them all together, if you get tugged, you gotta tug them all. You can't just tug one off. And I meant kids from the leash, not that. All right, now I flipped it so that we are on the inside of said pant leg. I'm going to do a finger press, because it's not that we don't believe in pressing. I just don't always have my iron out, because that is a whole boatloads of unnecessary sometimes. All right, I'm gonna sew it together, and then here at the top is where you put your leg for the waistband. All right, let's sew this up. Correct, we can't just tug one up. Exactly. It makes complete sense to like have them all strung around together. And I also, if your kid's a wanderer at the airport or at some big public transit stop, those backpacks with handles, I mean, it makes complete sense. If you're all right with taking your dog around in a harness, you can take your kid around in a harness too. Long as it's not a collar, just make sure it goes around their waist, or like is snapped onto their back, like on their jacket or backpack. Yeah. Oh well. Things are what they are. Oh, right, because maybe the other thing I have to do, I have a jewelry box, a music box that I should be brave and just open it up, because I bet it just needs a little lubricant and a good dusting on the inside, and it will sing sweet songs again, or a sweet song. But right now it doesn't work. We can do this. How different is it from a sewing machine? It's not like we're going to go in and try to fix my watch. But why did I do this? Because it is one of those watches, though it's movement round. And I would like it fixed. So then we can have a real watch to wear on our wrist for the watch pocket piece of that jacket, because, yeah, who needs a boob watch? Not me. But I do like the watch pocket door thingy. Okay, stop your babbling. Get this lined up. This is a place you could easily probably should have pressed it again and then put some pins, but oh, that sounds great. Yeah, it is a super nice watch, or not super nice. It's a watch. It's sentimental. I like that kind of, because I'm so annoyed every time we have to like buy a new watch. And you can also wind, I think it winds and it should just self-wind. But I'm not fancy enough to deal with taking apart watch mechanisms. That just sounds like too many tiny pieces. And the amount of, I don't think I'm in a cat-free, I don't have a fluff-free enough environment for that. Because I know I think that word, horologist, horror, oh God, that fancy word that I can't say right now, that means watchmaker. But what I do have is a pant leg. And there's the waist, and there's where it goes around the. I stick one leg, then the next. Yeah. Oh. Horologist. Thank you. I was trying to add too many RRs and and chronology. Yes. Because I know a chronometer. Horologist had to look it up. Well, good. See, we do all this accidentally, like, just acquire. We're like magpies, but sometimes we just accidentally acquire knowledge. Never on purpose. Only accidentally, but. But yeah. So, oh, Glyph sounds like a girl who studies horoscopes. Horoscopes, right? You'd think that horologist. Yeah, I think that's actually astrologer, though. Yes, astrology, and then astronomy, and planets. Nope, there's an E in there. Planets exist, so I think we are affected by them. I think of myself as a raven. Fair. Yeah. Oh. Corvidius. You Corvid, you. Oh, up in Seattle, there used to be murders of like hundreds of ravens. The biggest murders I ever did see. Software. Yes, astrology is the study of stars and signs and planets. So you have to know whether your Jupiter is in your 5th house in Libra or where all those things are. Ad Astra, yes. Exactly, because we need to be the best cat toys. When the feline, the full, no, they can't be full. Why am I like fluffing over fart sounds out of my face? I was trying to say was the feline aliens from 3i Atlas. We need to make sure that they think we are spectacular cat toys because we don't just want to get eaten or probed or whatever it is they think that we're going to do for that. And Excelsior! Now I just want to go finding rocks and seeing if I can pull out swords. I know that's Excalibur, but I really wanted it to be all of the ways. Oh, Corn Pop, do clockmakers have to get their horoscopes from their astrologist? That is a very good question. I know, because you think they would know all of the mechanisms. Well, yes, because the clockmaker only can make sure that the positioning is plotted and exact, and to make sure that the models align appropriately. Speaking of that, did anybody get to see those 6 planets lined up yesterday? It was raining here. caterpillars. If this is the alien disclosure I was hoping for, exactly. Yes, this is. Yep, heard it here at the circus first. It's alien cats. They think we are either going to be play toys or we're going to be dinner. So choose your team effectively. Either start bulking or start training. I'll tell you what. Okay. I think these things affect it. It's like they say you might not care about politics, but politics cares about you. I think you don't have to believe in astrology and the power of the planetary alignments and movements. But I think you're affected by it because we don't feel gravity. We sure feel its effects, those whole 9.8 meters per second squared pulling down on us. And the more matter, the greater the gravitational effect. At the circus, we're continuing to try to be strong and minimize our potential gravitational effects on others. I remember to backstitch. I don't know. Glyph astrology is difficult for me to vibe with, but that might be because every one of my exes were obsessed with it. Yeah, I think there is there are people who learn and practice skills who are still horrible people and are weird and use things in ways that either A aren't particularly 100% truthful or as an excuse for just poor behavior. Like, you can't always be like, oh, everything's Mercury retrograde, therefore I'm just having terrible communication skills when you're just not a good communicator. Like, no, you brought that shitty skill set into this time. It might be exacerbated, but there's your base state, and then there's the other veneer of the other things. But I kind of think of it as that like place also where magic, where energy transmutation, transformation, and quantum mechanics, like that in between place. You're welcome. Right? I'll try. That's true. I try to stand in this place of middle ground where I can see where people are shitty on all the sides and try to just help navigate. We're just a way station navigational relay point, really. No, that's actually what we do. Okay, and carrying onwards, my wayward friends. Yeah, because the study of it isn't necessarily woo, and you can't have that like toxic positivity, and all you can't always wait for like the perfect alignment because there's other things at play. It's kind of like that story from the there was the flood, and the person was praying to God. It's like, please, God, come save me. And then there was a knock on the door, or there was a boat showed up, and then the guy was like, no, sorry, I'm waiting for God to save me. And so then this guy's up there, the water level from the flood keeps rising, and he's out there praying really hard. He's like, oh God, please, this time, oh my God, are you gonna do it? A helicopter comes by, and the guy's like, no, I got it. God's here with me. We're gonna be okay. And then he keeps praying, and the water's like he's getting ready to like drown because he's holding on for all dear life and it's not going anywhere. And he gets up to the pearly gates and he's like, why, St. Peter, why didn't you save me? And God's like, I sent you a boat, I sent you a helicopter, you made your own choices. I can't help this. Oh, Glyph DM, I get sewing and a fascinating philosopher. Hell yeah. Sometimes we never know what's gonna happen, but I do it. So yeah, sometimes because it's my show, and I'm being software cook. The unknown feels like magic and mythology until we understand it. Yes, it's true, but because science isn't a religion, there's no dogma. Like we've got the scientific method and a way The scientific method is more akin in my brain to, like I said earlier, to like Buddhism or these a spiritual practice where it doesn't matter how the god or the G is named. It doesn't matter. It's not dependent upon that to function. You know. Okay, now we have two pans. Next part is gonna be make some magic, and we're gonna prepare for the birth of a pant. So we're going to do a French seam again, which means I need the wrong sides facing each other. So I'm going to have one pant leg sitting on the table here. I'm going to pull the other one the wrong way around so that I've got the wrong side so I can stuff it in the other pant leg. All right, let's watch how the pant leg gets stuffed. Just like because then there's religion, and that's different, where you've got your like dogma and particular practices, practice specific things, and this, that, and the other thing. But you can superimpose them sometimes. Oh, to do glyph. This might be more cynical anarchist side, but maybe there is no dogma period. Maybe. I do like the color design of that fabric. Yeah, me too. It's just this purple with these like random squigglies, and it's very satisfying, which is why I'm glad I took the advice of Phoenix. Just make it plain. Just sew it together and just call it good. Don't be over embellishing with the ribbon, with the lace. You can be a subtle cat toy. You don't need to be the brightest, shiniest cat toy in the box. I put a pin where the inseams line up. Purple is underrated, yes. I agree. Well, actually, it's both. It's both underrated and overused. Oh, this is not going to work. I've got the wrong side. I'm trying to fit the leg of the pant to the waist of the pant, and that does not for a good pant making experience happen. I can try. Sometimes we're just that like unamusing little mouse toy that's just chewed up and not very exciting looking versus the toy with all the tails and the bits and bobs that's got all the shiny noisemaker things that nobody wants. They want the plain, unassuming one. Or better known as the brown paper bag. This is my brown paper bag of cat toys. Outfits. Alright. Here's, you know what? I don't think I stuffed it far enough. So I'm going to make sure that I take it to the whole bottom of the leg, pinch it together, and then walk the seams up. Again, I like to put the pin from the center, because ideally in a well-constructed pair of trousers, your inseams meet at the center crotch. At least that's what we're hoping for. So let's give ourselves the best advantageous of that. But we're putting pins. Yeah, I like astrology. These are things that I've studied and practiced, and because also it's funny the dichotomy of how many non-monotheistic spiritual practices got co-opted by crazy, because it was just another example of this is different and fringe, and I can thrust whatever into this group because they're more susceptible and gullible a little bit, because they already feel marginalized because they are not part of the main group and yeah, but whatever. Where was I? Oh, software cook. Now I imagine yourself as a sparkly, squeaky toy. Yes. Ah, Glyph Kitch, opportunist everywhere, especially in New Age religious. 100%. I know. It's so easy to co-opt and then get them all the cults, all to live in a town where there is legitimate cults and hear them on their recruiting missions sometimes. Oh, it just or all of like and it doesn't even need to be alternative. The number of weird yoga teacher type, literal yoga teachers who are really perverts just trying to woo like these single white guys with this like harem of girls. And it yeah, cause I yeah, so funny, so funny. Oh, suffer cook like people in. I like people in small amounts, right? Except me too. I'm not a large gathering type of person right now. Not joining all of those folks for church. Yeah, yeah, right. Oh, cause that. Okay, that's where was I? Cause there's the weirdos on in like that yoga alternative, but then there's also those like super Christian that like miss the boat too, who think like astrology is horrible or numerology, different skills that if you go back, sometimes these people do like magical things. Don't use those air quotes; those needed to be left behind last century. But arguably, do participate in old spiritual practices like the barn quilts are an example, or different like words, or the Catholic the Saint Anthony, patron saint of lost things. I'm missing a presser foot, so I keep looking, like literally looking, because like that story I told earlier, you have to actually like do something generally. But have I also been making use of Tony, turn around, there's something else that can't be found? Yes. So it's you can use all the options. I don't know where I was going with this little. I don't know which direction I was standing on in this soapbox anymore. I see a pair of pants almost. Yeah, but and then people, some folks really thrive in that religion, and or just the community aspect. I don't know. There's so many things you get to do. I don't care what you do; it doesn't matter. Because I know some folks think that we, Glyph, you can put in the it. It some folks kind of think. I wonder if some folks find a spiritual sense in that becoming one with the technology is a is a type of religious experience in that type of cross organism commitment. That's not the right word. I got distracted. You sing them a song. Maybe handsome. Oh, he's got his heart showing for you. All right, you look them in the eyes, Loki. Make sure that they get the full extent of your mesmering. Do I have enough juice on here? All right, let me know if camera 2 shits the bed. I'll plug it back in again. Loki, everybody's so glad to see you. You're so fluffy and so sweet. Yeah, the cat and the machine. You are so perfectly handsome. Cam too is just fine. All right, perfect. It should be for a while because I just had it on the juicer, but I had to switch my juice box lead to the other device so I could tend to be that we level up here every once in a while. Oh, Loki. Oh yeah, you say. I guess we're on pause for Pants Patrol for a second. The cats and the machine. The sewing machine. Indeed. Because cats make everything different. Perfectly perfect. Do you want snacks, Loki? We wanted to talk for almost Jimmer Jammer for 2 hours. We're not quite meeting our other metrics, but do you think, Loki, you think we should actually, we're super blessed. We'll we'll open the snack sack. Oh, is that Moon Pie outside? Are you watching Moon Pie? Alright, I'll open the snack sack. Oh, okay. The glyph. There are transhumanist cults with spiritual beliefs, but I think they are harmful. No need to make a linear algebra divine. Yeah, it's all about ethical harm reduction and cyber defense from state tech for you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because it's not to say like that we don't need smart people to be able to be positive disruptive agitators. Because I don't know, that's not. Yeah, I can't even give that I don't want to be spied on because I'm here showing up and putting my face. And yes, exactly. Do no harm. The first, one of the most important lessons in so many different things, arenas. Here, you sit there on your mark. Loki, you come to your mark over here. Let me get Freya fruit for snacks. All right, snack time. Let's all go to the snack stand. Let's all go to the snack stand and have ourselves a treat. Come on, Loki, come to your mark. Loki, come to your mark. Come on. Come on. You first. Come on. Good job. Oh, Loki, they couldn't see you because your brother's fat ass was in the way. Oh, such a good first tenant. First, do no harm. Here, Loki, we gotta move the chair, or we gotta move your brother's fat ass. There you go. Oh, you still need your nails cut. Let's all go to the snack sack. Let's all go to the snack stand and get ourselves a treat. Ow! Don't bloodshed on me. Oh, Corn Pop's giving you a cat emote. Cat, he's dropping kitties. We dropping felines. Oh, okay. Everybody had enough snacks. We're flashing the lights twice. Remember, file back to your seats in an orderly fashion. The show is about to resume. Oh, yeah, oh, well, goddamn, nothing like lifting my head to a butt in the face. Trouble here, trouble there, right in the felines. Yeah, thank you. They are. Freya Furfers is too, but they're good. They learn. Loki does the in between the legs. They do have some other tricks, but nobody eats for free at the circus, so they need to show up and do their tricks for you all, so that because cat food ain't free. Because they don't eat. Yeah, exactly. Because I forgot cat butt. The wink of things. Siri. Oh, it was like, oh, I didn't know you were there. Oh, hello. It's a good thing I got my safety googles on, because. Yeah. All right, I am beating up Mike, which has been a while since we've beaten you up. And did something? What is all about? Did I miss something? No. It's snack time excitement. My favorite part of the show. It's not me. It's my felines. And okay, actually thinking of felines and fur and Operation Fury. Is furry not really a word other than we made it a word? Because wouldn't for Fur, in my head, furry is also Fury, but I see it when described as people who dress up in fur suits. It's Furry. Tell me more. I am a simple ass with a wee brain that doesn't make sense. Oh, software cook safety squints required with the Tiger Act. Exactly. Safety first, boys and girls. There's a down power line. You're not winning that fight. Wait for more appropriate people, like using scalies. Yes. Yes, indeed. Um, yeah, know your surroundings. Safety. Power lines, no go. Fast moving water, also no. Fur equals hair. Fuzzy. Okay. Yeah, because I was thinking, is there just another adjective that this word really doesn't exist? And you're right. Fury, anger, and rage. Okay, we're getting this. Because the weird things that my brain like gets fixated and questions on. Because I was like, oh, made up words like a gazillionaire. Like we all know that word is not a real descriptor for a number. Furry equals fuzzy also. Okay, so furry is so it's just me being simple and not being able to spell and getting words confused because I saw Fury and saw Operation Furry and not Operation Fury. So I guess it's just me being dumb. Which I'll own because I'm not the brightest bulb on the stage, and I know that about myself. Oh, yeah. Also, people who dress up as animals. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought what was going down in Texas was Operation Furry, not Fury. And then I had to like look at the spelling and like go into this wormhole this morning just to be able to laugh at myself about it here with you all. I'll software cook folks who take cosplay real far. Yeah, yeah. They can be amazing costumers and spectacular makers, but also, oh, I just don't make like, I'd rather cosplay extremists for sure, for sure. Phoenix, we've never done a cosplay and ever really thought about it. Also, Phoenix, Dove and I were thinking about making the costumes for that Vitas wore in some of the iterations of the song Seventh Element. And yeah, oh my god. Sasha Operation Furry sounds like when I went to the Texas Ren Fair and was real confused. Right, yeah, that, yes. Yeah, I don't understand. But then this furry and fury, and also not a lot an illogical step that my brain would do that because I'm also the same person who wrote a story about a couch when I was supposed to write a story about a coach because letters don't mean anything to me and I just read whatever I see it and I was like, this is what it was, and yeah, no, that wasn't the word. I was like, how is this medieval? Yeah, it's not. They just sometimes folks just need a place where they feel like it's safe to dress up however they want to dress up. But yeah, but then some of us can be too particular and literal because I complain about like my corsets being too big, and I know everybody out there is like, but Phoenix, it looks fine, and I'm like, I know it looks fine, but it's still too big. Nobody's looking that close to my undergarments and software. And why are people wearing Star Trek outfits? They were in the simulator and were like, we're gonna be Star Trek in the Ren Fair because we can't leave our one world at home. Yeah, I don't know. That feels like a yeah. No. I gone. Oh, but the Rose outfit's different. So I kind of miss the different fears like that. But also, I think if I were to ever, if there was ever a place that I was going to be at one of those types of an events again in the future, I would rather be on the vendor performer side and not the tourist side. But I also just know that you get different perks being on the other side of the aisle. Would rather be there to work and have the work perks than to pay to go. But I don't enjoy people enough to be around that many of them for that one. It's like the same way I could make fancy outfits and go up someplace to the Regency Festival in the state, but everybody seems like they're just signaling their weirdo-ness of like, and I don't want to. I don't need to suffer myself through awkward conversations of smiling and nodding and feel like horrified that people can actually say things out loud and like say it with their whole throat and whole belly and sincerely mean it. And I'm like, oh fuck you, or yeah, get me out of here. You scare me. Ah, Glyph, I've never dressed up or cosplayed. I always feel like a warm blanket, but that's my aura. Oh, there. Oh, a wet blanket. See, a warm blanket, that sounds nice. I just don't understand I would rather be whatever iteration of the creatures and characters in my own head rather than the imitation. The highest form of flattery is imitating somebody else's idea when I'm just not interested in their idea. So, I'm like King Missile sensitive artist. I'm just above that shit, and now I want to listen to sensitive artist and detachable penis. Ah, glitchy, maybe. But right, they've co-opted it into a weird thing. Like fancy dress and dressing up was always a thing, like from time immemorial. But now they've just it just I hate it. This is going to make me feel gross. But they make it not feel safe for everybody in their attempts that everybody's welcome. And you're just like, yeah, no, I'm not interested in your type of crazy shit. Ah, supper cook for me, it's like doing Halloween for the day. It can be fun. Yes, to quote the tiny panda face, we listen and we don't judge. Right? Yeah. Oh, I judge. I just don't waste my words telling you that I'm judging you. You're, yeah, no, yeah, I would be lying if I said I didn't judge these people. They're just not worth my words and my time to. I just store it all up, stuff it into the sack. Oh, I think we need to birth pants. No, I need to sew that. But here, it looks like a giant skirt is actually a pair of pants. Two legs. Yes, we judge silently, 100%. I know Corn Pop is always judging. It happens. I'm all right with it. So yeah, I had to learn over time the difference between constructive criticism, people actually being nasty, and I'm rubber, you're glue. The words you say bounce off me and stick to you, and they don't affect my how I value my self worth. That sounded like crazy white lady talk. Oops, I did it again. Glyph. I'm pretty new, but I'm pretty sure he did nothing wrong. That's what he keeps saying. That's true as well. Did I sew this wrong? No, I was opening it. And there's this. Where's my scene before? Okay. Here's okay. I got it. I didn't. Some of these. Oh, Glyph. I should be less judgmental. I'm trying, but some of these pocket communities make it hard, bro. Affirmative. Yeah. Yes. It's true. Yeah, because I am also a very. I do try to practice that. Like, as long as you're not hurting anybody, I don't really care what you do. But I have to admit, I don't enjoy how they've co opted everything and everywhere. And as a result, there's activities that I might be able to like psych myself up and think about wanting to participate in that I choose not to because I don't want to be surrounded by the asylum and now feel like I've got a safe way out. You get it to each their own. Right, I know. It does. It is a very. It can feel like a challenging place to sit. Of like, A, I don't care, and B, I do unfortunately care how I that I don't like that you're absolutely batshit bonkers. Glyph. When I find out a community is a front for a big corp, the gloves are off, though. Fair, you're right. Yep, no, we only provide analog slop. We make, I don't know, actually, oh shit, Phoenix. I'll have to be careful working on those special orders from Blamo. Those gloopy eyelets, that was a big order they needed for the gloopy eyelet front. Yeah. Ah, just me and Blamo at it again. Oh, where is my cuss? Oh, I had so much fun sewing these yesterday, and I drew some more so we can stitch more gloopy eyelets later because Blamo says they need more. Oh, Softer Cookie, you work for Big Academia, which is now becoming Big Corpo. What isn't a big corporation anymore? That's like, yeah, no, we're here. It's true. Where is government, industry? Yeah, government and industry are now this entity. Like, this is not the constitutional republic. This is the oligarchy or this weird national socialism in a weird way that doesn't make any sense. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, Glyph software, you get a pass from me forever. Yeah, it's a corpotocracy. Okay, that's the word. Yeah, it really, yes. And we just put up for this bullshit. Like, how. Yeah, I guess I wasn't wrong when I said, let's be a catalyst. All right, catalyzers. We can see this. We see this shit happening. We see our hard earned resources just being given away to our invaders and then being expected to just bend over and say, yes, please, take some more. When, how do we disparate individuals in small groups in different places come together? How do we just fight this shit? What is yeah, because it's this joking of like, oh, Civil War 2.0, but no, it's not, because some of these assholes are going to end up being on our side, and we're going to have to suck it up and tolerate these former weirdos after they reprogram them shit themselves. The problem is we need a new revolution and not a new civil war. We don't need to fight amongst ourselves. We need to be united. We are stitched into one single pair of pants when they're ready to just not put over their stupidness. Because there's far more problematic enemies than this stupid infighting, which is what they would rather keep us smoke and mirror diverted with the infighting so that we only know the trouble, the fire at the front door, and aren't looking to see the fire up our ass that's coming out way more problematic. Glyph. It's the cyberpunk in me. They've made every part of life an operating system, and all the operating systems can be hacked. That's all I'm innocently saying. Good, yeah. See this, you skill sets and interesting folks with interesting, diverse talents. This is the community network that we're trying to put together at the circus. Because I don't like feeling like an unsafe island. But look at all these things that we accidentally learned together. Software cook, all waiting for that next upgrade. You're gonna be waiting a while if you're gonna see me break out one of those. I do have newer sewing machines I could break out, but this analog swap is too special. Due to software cook, maybe we are all in a BTL simulation. Maybe. Does anybody get the sense that like Black Mirror isn't a future, like that it is information seeding and normalization? Because Black Mirror is not Black Mirror is the future, not that far away if we don't change things. Because why did they normal like everybody touching your head to better than life? You're welcome. This is your better than life simulation. Mm. Oh, so then we're even more depressed. We really are living a hard life as the cat toys for the 3i Atlas felines. This is our perfect respite before we get whacked around some more. Thank you for explaining that TLA, I mean 3-letter acronym software. I don't know. We all bought the worst chips ever. Maybe, yeah. Something. I just want to be a tasty cat morsel and the best cat toy I can be. At least not potato chips. Can I at least be a wrinkly potato chip? I don't want to be. I want a refund. Worst sim ever. Circus, 0 out of 0 stars. Please leave your giant thumbs down on your way out and in the door. Through the tent. We're consistent with our analogies sometimes. I have a pair of pants on. I just need to figure out the waistband. Alright. Through the power of pulling pant legs. We have our pants inside out. Wearing shorts. No, that's not for this show. I'm not trying on my pants right now. Gonna have to wait. I am pointing all my fingers at me. Phoenix, you're gonna have to wait to try your pants on. Did you make sure you left enough room? Because you got 12 inches from your hips to your waist measurement. I think so. Okay, just enough. But look, they look like a dress, like a big flowy skirt, but they're actually pants. So nope, I can lift my leg up and do all the fun stuff, and nobody's gonna see my dupa. Oh, perfect pant production, Batman. Yes. All I have to do is add a waistband because they're so close to done, but there's almost nothing. Ooh. one leg and the next leg. Dope looking pants. Yes. You know what's also dope? I've got a shirt. Let's sew the shirt. We're not done yet. And one shapeless schmata top coming up. You know what? There's flowy summer clothes. Oh, that's right. The sleeves are done. I just need to hem the bottom and then French seam the sides. We just got that upgrade chat shirt time. Exactly. Matching schmata top to go along with our matching pants, because why only hurt half of your eyes with my outfit when I can hurt your whole eyes with my entire outfit? Leveling up, boys and girls. We can pretend that we are a game show and make game analogies. We are leveling up our skills. I also need to put my rolled hem foot back on because this is not the right foot for the job. Matching shirt, let's fucking go! Where's my rolled hem foot? Here you are. If you got a sewing machine, make friends with this foot. This foot is your friend. This foot is your friend. Oh, Glyph, I think the design is cool though. Eye-catching, not eye-hurting. Yeah, it is. It doesn't need any more. Words. Dove was right. The fabric just needs to be put together. It doesn't need anything else to just live, to shine its best light. Live its best life. Maybe I will slip the shirt on when we're done. Just start taking my pants off. It's like little spire, like a maze. This print reminds me of the mazes. Just got lost. We're a maze for ants. Yep. Did anybody ever have one of those ant farm kits? I never did. I don't know. Oh, because I was talking about ant mazes. That's how I thought about ant farms. I did not. We used to have mealybugs, though. Yeah, I had some weird things. Mostly not a lot, because we didn't really have pets. No cats or dogs totally moved out, and never any dogs. We're a feline-friendly family. So if Dove had his way, there would be like 5 gajillion dogs running around here too, but I don't understand them. And I'm kind of scared of dogs that weigh more than I do. I know it's a weird glitch, but wasn't an ant farm kid, Glyph? Yeah, me neither. Your family were sea monkey supremacists. Whoa. I didn't have one of those either. But do you remember those? Oh, there was those like gummy jelly octopus things that you would throw at the wall and they would climb down, but then they would also collect all of the dirt and shit off of the walls. Oh god, they were so gross, but they were so, oh man. Toys back then. Packaging back then, like the hook and eyes, the pack of eye, the jewelry making tool that is for ages 3 and up, and nowadays they would never sell that to market it for such young kids. We used to be so much tougher. Kids used to be out peeling potatoes at like 3-4 years old. They're so soft now. If you have no idea how to properly play with those gooey, sticky toys. I don't think that I just remember that we would sit and throw them at the wall and they would just climb down. But then after a while, you'd have to take it and rinse it underwater because they would just like collect. Oh, they would just feel gross after a while. Just very much like our gloopy eyelets are going to feel when I set them free in a dish of warm water and then I have snot in my hands. Yeah, I think we would just throw them at stuff. Mostly the walls. Yo, suffer. You like the Slinky from Blammo. Yeah. Ah, I was the only child. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you were at a disadvantage. You had to figure out all the toys for yourself. The gooey octopus took me a while. Fair. Fair. Yep, that is an obstacle I did not have in my experience arsenal. That was a random string of words that wasn't quite appropriate. We got somewhere in the end. This shirt is not really a circle. I just kind of like cut a curvy shape so it kind of matched. Oh yeah, I was thinking of putting drawstrings in here, but I'm gonna fluff that. It's just gonna be like a simple loose tunic pullover top. Did I backstitch? No, because we're gonna catch it in the seams. What else was I gonna say about this top? Nothing. It's just gonna make me look like a shapeless bag, much like the pants one. That's okay. The fabric is spectacular. Yeah, so the bottom's gonna have a little flare at the bottom from the way I cut it. It's fine. It's just like loose and flowy. I can pretend to like fit in my community. Sometimes you just have to do a lot of smiling and nodding and make sure I've got my show 3 times a week to process the bullshit. That was like the day my friend asked me, or I had to do a thing, and my friend was like, I could tell you all my great like therapy people, and I'm like, no, my live stream. Who needs therapy? I can just talk my feelings out live on air. We are so being Phoenix. At least we share the sweet sounds of this sewing machine. This machine is a treasure. And she sounds so hypnotic. Oh, maybe this is how I will just practice my hypnotism voice, and when I know corn pop's in a safe place, I'll stitch really hard and we'll hypnotize corn pop. Oh, you're happy you ended up here. Me too. This stream is one of my favorites so far. Great conversation, great sewing, great riffing, great people. Thank you. So I know people. We're just simple and we're terrible marketers, and I know I am like nobody's cup of tea. So I just do my stuff. Sometimes I do more talk. Today's talk has been really good. I found it to be very thought provoking, and we got to review some stuff. We had a spelling review. LOUPE is the jeweler's loop, not LOOP. All the random topics. We got software ideas for video things. We learned about the corporal. I'm not gonna be able to horology. Horror. We're just so hard. Yep, hence the name. Yep, the stitch and bitch. Sometimes we do more stitching. Sometimes I feel like I do too much bitching. But yeah, today's been a perfect matchup. I think I'm actually gonna have like 2 wearable garments by the time I'm done, which like never happens. Usually we're throwing way more decorations. We are really usually the over sparkly, never played with cat toy, but today sometimes you just need to be the well loved toy. I am kind of taking a cheat in the sleeve because it's on the selvage section. The fabric's not gonna unwind itself, so I'm just gonna leave it. I will do the roll tower. Actually, should I? No. Cover this mop top. What I'm gonna do, I'll sew the side seams together, then I'll try it on because I'll pull the top on. I'm just not gonna put my pants on or change my pants live on air. Do software cook good beyond a bitch and stitch today? I think so too. I concur. And just people being amazing, stopping by this adorable analog shit show that could. Oh yeah, it's funny that sleeve cuff is gonna have. I'm just gonna leave the mark from the original fabric that I did try to do the Google image search, and it was just like, oh, this was this fabric, but they don't even have in their resources of the specs from the manufacturer. It was like, oh, it was this company that went out of business, and I didn't realize. I guess is there a way in the settings for the times where I have to use Google and I'm searching that it remembers to not personalize my recommendations? I just want all of the recommendations. I don't want it personalized to me because how do you know? I know you think you know what I want, but no. Oh, software cook, this high tech analog show, exact right? We are an interesting amalgamation of new tech and old tech because why settle for just one when we can have all of it? I gotta enjoy it while I can have it. Oh, incognito mode, but it's still iffy on trust. Huh. Yeah, because I kept scrolling down and then I realized it says these results are based on your personalization. So I go to the bottom and unclick it, but it would be nice if there was just a checkbox in the settings to say like never use personalized recommendations. Oh, VPN would probably keep it from personalizing. That's a good idea, Corn Pop. But oh right, this is another reason I need to. Is it true that the Ubiquiti 7 Dream router thinger, what's it? Do the Ubiquiti routers have a built-in VPN, or is this me just having a misunderstanding? Glyph, yeah, VPN is better, but you'd have a personalized Polish ads, which usually are better. I don't mind Polish ads. But we're not gonna. Oh, Slav, suka bliat. We'd be rushing along and polishing it up all at the same time. Yeah, because I have been ignoring waiting to pony out for that. I know we're gonna be doing the firmware updates for your router. Okay. Guess that means it's time for a new one. Some level of insecurity I can deal with, just not one of them right now. Yeah, because I wish like Brave is getting there, but they're not a good search engine either. They just miss stuff. But isn't there one that's not an AI? Polish, you say? Yeah. Oh, not oh god, glumpies, cabbage, pierogies, kielbasa, pickled herring, poppy seed cake. Oh god. This is the Family Feud edition. Phoenix needs to list all of the Polish foods as quickly as possible. Okay. Okay, thanks for helping me understand that, Glyph. Ubiquiti should have a built-in VPNs, I think. Okay. Tiny has you brainwashed the first foreign country you think of in Poland. That's okay, because not 100%. 100% Slavic, but I know my people came from disputed lands because borders in borders in the Slavic lands, highly flexible depending on the day of the week. Krupnik is coming soon. Oh, you are. It is. Oh my god! It is magical. It is. Ah, the sweet, spicy, and the problem is that it's so smooth by the time it's aged. You you don't realize how alcoholic it is. It's kind of a very dangerous beverage. Yeah, use your tiny brandy snifters for that one, cause oh, okay, yeah, cause my local tech person was like, "Oh, you should get this Ubiquity one." I'm like, okay, so check. It is a absolutely the Krupnik is a Polish infused vodka with honey and cinnamon and spices. You just warm everything. You warm the honey so it's viscous. You combine it with the vodka, and then you wait. Oh, you're Lithuanian. Okay, so it's called. Oh, yes. Ah, my Baltic brethren, the cousins to the Slavs. Oh, yes. Software spiced vodka, honey, and liqueur. Looking it up, it looks delicious. Yes. Yes, it is super easy to make. I think I just skip the pre made ones. It's worth the 6 months of waiting for it to just marry together. It's a good thing to do if you whenever you do the hive. If you're an apiary, if you have an apiary, whenever you put the hives up, to have a little extra vodka and just set it and forget it and everything. Oh, it's so good. It's so dangerous because it's so smooth and it has no taste, none of the vodka bite. If you use creepy cheap, nope, crappy cheap vodka. Oh, do software. Your ancestors are from the Germanic areas. Ah, Apis for the win. Yes, indeed, indeed. Yeah, us, the Northern Europeans. No, it doesn't matter, but yeah. Me, no sprachen Sie Deutsch, aber ein bitte, no, ein bitte Bier. I need a beer, please. Ein bitte Bier. Can't do it. Yeah, it was so like a gajillion years ago. Like, oh, being in Europe the one time, and it's so much fun to go back, but I couldn't pay me enough to get on an airplane right now. And of all the kettles that are reaching their boiling point, I'd rather just stay in the shithole of a location where I kind of know what's going on rather than having to do a whole new area study and analysis for a shithole that I don't understand the nuances of. So yeah, we'll just do a roll time and keep everything simple. The fabric is the feature, not well that and the fine finishing. But yeah, I sewed up one side because I did an all-in-one cutting technique, so there's no pieced on sleeves. It's just sleeve. I just cut a T and did some shaping. Ah, corn pop. There's the Krupnik soup. Now this sounds like sorcery. Oh my gosh. I am gonna have to look at that Krupnik soup. Paul, Glyph, Corn Pop, those are the images you first saw and you were confused. Oh, that would do it. I don't. Is it a cabbage soup? And you're like, well, how does this look good? This does not sound magically delicious as much as I love, but no, I'm a big. I like my cabbage. Oh, the Polish house. Okay, let's see here. Can we? Oh, did I just close my show? No. Okay, thank the goodness. Polish housewife Krupnik soup. Let me see if we can be a pretend fancy button pusher. Polish. Oh. Yeah, that looks good also, but yeah, no, that's not. Oh, with pearl barley, that is an underrated grain. I need to have some. That does look really good. So, ClifFolishHousewife.com sounds like a website I need my VPN for. Seriously, yes. Cute blondes with perfect hourglass figures in aprons cooking. Yup, 100%. But it's good to be a Slav. It's good to have that history of suffering and just be like, a good compliment was, that was not the shittiest I've seen you do that. Go do it again. And you're like, sweet, that is my compliment from the year, from my coach, from my grandparent, from whoever. Oh, thank God they noticed me. They really noticed me this time. I guess I kind of like that conditioning, or just that, like hard sciences. Experimentation. The number of times you're going to get success, maybe one. Your number of failures, 500 gajillion. Like, it's alright to be failures. I mean, or it's right. It's not the right words, but left it up again. Wrong words. Ooh, don't sound like a freaking chicken. Speaking of chicken, we are dropping all of the funny business. I didn't realize that the old timey jester hats, the three of them, because they used to have leather ears like donkey ears, and the top center one used to be a coxcomb. So why should we waste time making a jester hat as the more modern incarnation with just the three pointy things? She has a recipe for Twargo cheese too. I want Polish cheese. Oh, my favorite Slavic cheese though is, you just take cottage cheese. My mom says you have to use the large kernels. You don't. I've used any cottage cheese. Take cottage cheese, put it in cheesecloth, hang it, and then no, clean bricks. You need to make sure you've got clean bricks, lace bricks on cheese sack, and let it press the way out, and then you hang it. Should we? Who do we have representatives who've got basements who will start curing and hanging meat, cured meat in their basements? Can we make this great again? Because I'm gonna need to know where my folks are who've made the salt, who've got the meat hanging in their basement. I'm not even joking. I'm gonna have to see at the grocery store if they still sell cans of sesame seed though, because I feel like torturing myself enough to make a poppy seed roll cake. Ah, Glyph, yeah, no basements in Florida. Others will need to step up for the meats. Yeah, Florida doesn't, that feels a little too humid to have meat curing in the basement. I think we need the cold stuff. I could just see that being alligator attractant. You're like, oh, that was my meat hanging. Ah, software to quote the band, Cherry Poppin' Daddies, all aboard, ein, zwei, drei, vier. Yes. Ah, apparently we're too close to the water. No basements because there's water there. Yeah, being on all those tidal lands that forget it would just flood from the bottom. You really need to be like the Baba Yaga's house and be up on. Actually, don't they have the house on stilts there? Phoenix, you were talking about the house on chicken legs because Baba Yaga, one of the most amazing. She's such a good character. The ding dong daddy of the D car line, Chicken Leg House. Yes, there used to be a video game that we had on a phone a long time ago that was because the house. Oh, stand up. Because the house has a name and I'm forgetting it. This is why we need our secret, the extra super secret chicken leg the concealed carry chicken leg zipper pocket on these cargo pants because Baba Yaga needs to come with us everywhere we go. Because there's the little get up and turn yourself about. Get up. What is it? Oh, Baba Yaga, what's your house's name? She's got me looking up Slavic folklore. Oh, welcome to the madness, the mental machinations that is for your mental mastication here at the Stitch of It. Baba Yaga is just, because her and her treasures, the comb, and such random, like, it was a comb, a mirror, and depending on which version of the story it is, because sometimes it's the Baba Yaga shows up a lot in the stories about Vasilisa. Izbushka! Lift up your legs. Izbushka. Turn yourself. Yeah, okay, yep. Finally, I just needed to step away. And yes, Baba Yaga's house, his name is Izbushka with an I. Softer Cook Mental Digestion sounds like an awesome learning cookbook. Yes. I can see that. I got one more seam and I need to put the rolled hem on the neckline because that's what I forgot. But let me pull out the sleeves here. Yeah, this shirt style is so easy. You basically cut a T and then so just this beautiful shapeless printed stuff, perfect for underneath a corset or a belt or whatever. French sleeves. I didn't actually say what I did. I stitch it once, the wrong sides together. I open up, I finger press because who needs irons? And then I turn it the wrong side out and I stitch it again. So there's no loose edges anywhere. Everything's nicely finished. Can slightly better take up to modern laundering techniques because I use an ancient sewing machine, but I'm not above using my washing machine. I don't have a dishwasher, or I do, and sometimes his name is called Dove. Phoenix. Turn yourself around. Set yourself back down. Oh, that was such a fun little maze game. No, because the stories with Ivan are pretty good too. Because Baba Yaga's got her 3 sons. One of them who rides the red horse, the other one rides a white horse, and the other one rides a black horse. spooky. So good. Alright, welcome to the world that is my brain. Slavic fairy tales, quite good. And it must be springtime and thinking about making pisanki. Are eggs too expensive? I haven't made them in a long time. But maybe I'll check the prices of eggs. We'll do something different. Corn Pop Soft Cook. Now you're thinking there should be a magazine called Eater's Digest. Yes. Oh, that is a good one. Do they even still do they still print that, or is it all digital now because everything's just digital? Eater's Digest. Oh, because that's funny too, because they're eating and it's a digestive sort things, but then you digest what you digested after eating. Oh man. Sometimes you guys are too smart for me. Oh, Software Cook, you'll add that to the OnlyPans account. Oh, yes. It's like I've got an Only Feet page, but it's for showing off sewing machine feet. Oh, yeah. Oh, boys and girls, I would show up anyway because I'm vain and I need a chance to practice sewing, but you guys make this good. It's all you chatters and amazing workers and lurkers. So when I start the stream, I'm like, are we gonna be by ourselves and babbling, or is is the peanut gallery gonna be fire? And I have to say today, freaking fire today. We got the hot show for the matinee today. And I didn't even start singing Detachable Penis yet. I went to a party last night and I woke up only to find that my penis is missing again. And I was worried the first time, but I knew I wouldn't be worried this time. Hoglyph, I'll be here whenever I can now. This has been informative and fun. Oh, I'm so glad. I know, Corn Pop being awesome, Software Cook being sweet, everybody, yeah, we're we're a special type of shit show. But yeah, consistency. But these machines need to get used. There's lots of reasons why I do what I do. Today, as I was stitching and feeling like we were talking, I was using my thoughtful voice, joking in my head of like, is our job, did we get programmed to show up to hypnotize folks with the sounds of the sweet sewing machine, to welcome to the subversive sewing side because it welcome you? Oh, Corn Pop Glyph, you are very welcome. Glad you are here. Absolutely. I always love it. Yeah. Circus is a magical. Circus makes magic. Actually, circus arts create amazement because here at the circus, one of our main missions is to promote the Kaka movement. Yup, you heard that right. Circus arts create amazement, and we like to spread that Kaka around to one and all who will take the time to think, why would I stop by that weird shit show? And then you come and you're like, how did I live without Kaka my whole life? What took me so long to get on the Kaka train? I got one more seed to sew, and we'll figure out what we're stitching next. Oh, that's right. I am going to put hem around the neck. No ring around the collar, but we will be roll timing the neckline after I try it on, so I make sure that it feels comfortable before I commit to a hem. That was almost deadly. Yeah, I lived that prostitute scissors modern remake that Lando sent the picture of on Amazon. They're not bad. I think I'm gonna stick to my little iteration that I already have. I'm glad that I didn't go back and look at the antique ones that were on auction because $200 for a pair of antique scissors felt like a lot, but they were so beautiful. Oh, suffer! You got peanut butter in my chocolate. What? This is how Reese's Pieces was born. Ooh, I'm gonna have to unzip my corset and slip on this. Pop Ross, one of history's happiest accidents. Yes, all of the happy accidents that come about. Oh, Suka Bliat. Suka, Suka, Suka. And we can practice our Gopnik Squatniks because you can tell the Western spies because they squats on toes. Because all Slavs knows you squats down your heels. Life of Boris. Oh, I should drop the link because if you guys haven't seen Boris seriously use mayonnaise as thermocoupling and build the vodka PC, vodka cold computer. And his cooking videos, Palmini, you need Slavic food for end of month, you starving Slav, he's got you covered. He's even got his Baltic Lithuanian brethren covered because I think he married no, not Lithuanian, that's Uglyph. Glitch, Latvian, because I know Latvia is not Lithuanian, and those are the Balkans, not technically Slavs, but you're my cousins. Yes, exactly. Softer cook, Papa Squat, and light a smoke in my Adidas. Yes. Oh, that reminds me. I just saw them. I need to put some more snaps in our Phoenix Daddy Doblos pants because I haven't been wearing them because I need to smash in a couple of more snaps. Maybe I'll get that done for this weekend show because we did take the time to overly ornament those snap pants and Latvia, land of Dr. Doom. Latvians are chill. Yeah. We all got runned over. We were just in those like in between lands. Genghis Khan, the wars. Who didn't get run over in those lands in those times? Borders. You're my serf now. No, you're my serf. Sorry for being up with the microphone. I am glad though. You can thank me later that I found the better tripod so that I wasn't continuing to like make everybody seasick with the second cam. It was making me seasick and I didn't like it. Sasha, Alexander the Great, Napoleon, yup. The Turks. I know, I would never do one of those genetic testing things, but I always wonder, I'm like, how likelihood that we're partly related to Genghis Khan or some other invader from that side, or Gypsy. Because at least the families, part of them, there must have been gypsies around, because who else? Is this just an Eastern European thing that when you're a bad kid, the threat is that your parents are going to sell you to the gypsies? And then it was my funny brain to be like, but that might have been more fun to travel and see the sights. Africa, kings and queens and guillotines. Oh, leave my shit alone. Alright, I'm gonna Yep, too late now. I unzipped live. But I'm going to leave my undershirt on. We're not getting the full show. We're just doing a slip over. When you try clothes on at the store, but don't go to the dressing room because you just try them on over your clothes. Nope. Oh, man. Look at me. I'm so pretty. My schmata. Oh, how do I look? By Jove, I think I'll stitch it a neckline and call it a shirt. Ooh, yeah, right. Let me just it's gonna be matchy. Thank you. And it fits good because I measurements. Sometimes direction matters, and being honest with your measurements is helpful. Oh, you boys and girls. Yeah, thanks for watching me slip on my new schmata. Let's just get this rolled hem in, and then maybe I will drag some stuff and just fix the top of the pants. Ooh, I am sorry for offending all of your ear holes again. Rusalki. Phoenix, where were you going with Slavic water spirits? I don't know. I just needed to say it. Rusalki. I think that neckline was good because it's going to be a little bit bigger after I put the rolled hem in. We try to be... We play the full spectrum. This side of, are you sure that you wouldn't embarrass your mother because that outfit makes you look like a streetwalker, to, are you sure you're not some super weird religious, ultra-orthodox conservative group? I like to just confuse people. Yeah, what do you think I am? I forgot how to sew this. Alright, rolled hem. I'm just gonna should we? I think I want to put a nicer. I'm gonna skip the rolled hem. I think I am going to put some binding, just a nicer thing, just at the neckline. Because I also need to do something so I can string the drawstring through the waistband of the pants. But we did good. We sewed a whole top. We sewed a whole matching pair of pants that are just about practically wearable for tomorrow's day at the office. And we practiced. Yeah, I think when we get to making the cargo pants, we're going to do this same cut the leg on the fold. We're making it easier to place the pockets, and then just have the inseam up the crotch, because why have 4 seams when I can get away with less? Oh, be quiet, gremlins. You guys have been great. I was going to stitch and talk for a few more minutes, but it's Sunday, and I know there's a chap who lives at my house who would like to watch Viva and Barnes on the big screen without me yapping. Oh, I try to be nice to my sweet husband who puts up with me a lot. Make sure I looks good before the show, but then also it's like, Phoenix, I will put you on in the background, but seriously, I'm listening to somebody else. I get that. I have to listen to you talk all week long. I don't watch your shows. That's okay. All right, stop yammer. You guys have been great. You peanut gallery, you sure do. You sure are something special. All right, Software Cook. Take care, Phoenix and fam. Take care, everybody. You control the things that you can control. What goes into your mouth, brushing your teeth, and getting some exercise and some sunlight. Be like We're not like plants. We're not rooted to the floor or our keyboard fannies. I will be back on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Until then, Glyph, thank you for becoming a thanks for welcome to the Circus Peanuts. Oh, bye bye. Corn Pop, thanks for this stream. Take care, take care. We have a perfectly spectacular rest of your weekend. Be awesome. Until next time, TTFN.